What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing this morning?
Hey guys.
So we are wrapping up the gardening season, and I wanted my wife to let you guys know that we're done for this season. It's been done what? 2 weeks now? 3 weeks? About that. So we're gonna show y'all how the garden looks. We cleaned it up a couple days ago. We had to get all that rubbish out.
The weeds.
We probably should have recorded that, but I wasn't thinking about it.
The weeds and things that didn't grow well, things that were overgrown that we should have pulled a while ago. Like we lost some red cabbage.
My cabbage, I want to eat all my cabbage.
It's our own fault. We didn't go to the garden
Some of them didn't grow well either.
Yeah, and we didn't go to the garden as often as we should have. We don't live far from the garden, but there's definitely an inconvenience there to have to drive to the garden, and we weren't making the priority of doing it. Nothing
is an inconvenience if you care. That's the key to me.
Well,
if you care and if you want to do it, an inconvenience, it's nothing when you need to do it. You got to think about it. When you need to do it and want to do it, it's two different things. So I kind of disagree with my wife on that one, but this is her story.
Okay, so what kept you from going to get stuff?
Because this is not my project. This is yours.
But if you wanted something, you could have said, "Can you go get a cabbage?" Or
when we went
so was it more like out of sight, out of mind for you?
No, I always know. The garden. No, I just explained. I mean, I don't know how much more you want me to answer. This is your project, not mine. I'm only in it when you feel as though you can't do something, like pulling out the weeds and stuff. You didn't want to do that by yourself. You're trying to include me on something that I don't want to do. I don't want to be a part of the garden, and I told you that, but you put me a part of it anyway.
Right, but I'm saying it's an inconvenience for me to drive over there to do it. And
so why did you do it? So you shouldn't have done it.
I didn't feel like it was. I didn't know it was going to be. This is my first time ever gardening. I didn't know.
So you was excited in the beginning. And
I was excited through the whole thing, but I just didn't realize that taking the time and how much time it takes.
So you didn't think it through. You just did it.
It's not that I didn't think it through. I didn't know what I was doing. So if you don't know, then how can you think it through? If you don't know what the time commitment's going to be and all that stuff, you just don't know. So we'll definitely do this again next year, but I'm going to do it on our patio because it'll be right there and I can just walk outside and pull things and check on things and water things every day on my own without having to get in the car and drive somewhere and all that stuff. So, and I also realized that certain things I grew too much of and certain things I didn't grow enough of. And so I'm reworking the things that I'm going to grow next year as well. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I have a couple of large containers that I'm going to use to grow potatoes and onions. I'm going to get a trough. It's a little trough that'll go on the patio to do my tea garden. I have a wooden planter that this guy made, and I'll use that to grow some things as well. So we're gonna have it all right at our hands for next year.
And I think you need to plan it through properly. I don't think you need to grow stuff just because you're happy about it. I think you need to grow stuff it's gonna be used consistently. Cabbage, I don't believe you should grow.
Yeah.
I don't believe you should grow that. We don't eat cabbage enough. For you to try to grow that. I can understand the herbs because I actually like herbs in my juice a lot, and I prefer herbs and my aloha pepper in every single juice that I drink. It's like I don't want it not to be in there. I always want herbs and my aloha pepper to be in every juice I drink, and cayenne now.
Yeah,
so when it's not in there, I really don't appreciate the juice. Unless it's just 100%, orange juice. There's certain juice that I will just like occasionally, just 100%. Like orange juice, I really appreciate by itself. My wife tried to give me like that lemon juice. I just can't handle that. That's her thing. I just can't do it. The tangerine, I don't like that either.
Tangerine is my fave.
I just started appreciating, give me a sec, grapefruit juice. I just started appreciating that. And it's just certain ones that I just can't. I just don't want to. I don't like it. I just don't. There's a lot that she's like I like help me out here. The green teas. Like I like those. She like, I don't want that. But they don't taste that good.
I just drink my heel tea.
They don't those green juices don't taste
Oh, green
that
juice?
well.
I thought you said like green tea.
I apologize if I said that. The green juices don't taste well.
You're the one who drinks green juice, not me.
But I like those. I try to get her to drink those. She go, I'm not drinking that. I go, but it's good for you, so.
No.
and they're just green. Only fruit that's in it is like apple or pear, and then the rest is greens. And she go, nope. All right, y'all, let's go look at this garden. So it's all cleaned out. So this area right here is my wife's friends. This is her property. She just let us grow some herbs and vegetables and stuff. So she was very nice for us to do that, and I'm very happy she allowed us to do that. So this is hers, which she cleaned out already. And we came over a couple of days ago, and that's what we did. I came over with her and just pulled everything out by the roots and just went to pulling. As I was pulling them out, the wife was putting them in the garbage, and I did over here as well. We just pulled it all out. It was a little bit of work, if you don't mind getting a little dirty, and honestly, it's worth it. It's worth it. You grow whatever you want to grow. You know what it is, and it's healthy, and you go from there. It's work. I also helped my wife and her friend get a lot of this dirt, and I put it in my truck, brought it over, and helped them dump it. And honestly, it was an experience. First time I was ever involved with something like that, so I appreciate the small experience I got from this. It was a learning experience for me. It was fun. Am I really interested in it? No, but for the greater good, I know it's better for us, especially when you want to grow your own product. So I appreciate it. I really did, and I really appreciate that she allowed us to grow some things. It was a humbling experience, especially when you go into the grocery store and you realize how much stuff costs. And you can come over here, you just put a little time and effort, and you get to appreciate what you grow. And yeah, I have to thank her, because I want to thank her personally and tell her I appreciate that. I was just telling them that I appreciate your friend allowing us to do this for the first time.
Yeah. Is the camera on me or on you?
On you right now.
Oh. So yeah, I think I heard you talking about the beds a little bit.
I already did that.
I just came to pick up my tomato cages and my buckets for my potatoes, so that we can use them at our place next year on our balcony. So that's pretty much it. We're done. The growing season is over.
And it took us how long to clean this? About an hour?
I don't even think it took that long.
About a half hour, 45 minutes, and it took about 3 bags. But this isn't ours. She had this one and this one. It took about 3 bags and about half hour, 45 minutes, and we was out of here. It's work, but it's worth it.
Yeah, and we really just wanted to make sure ours were really cleaned out. She did us a favor by letting us use them, so I wanted to make sure they're really cleaned out. So next growing season, there's not a lot to turn over and a lot to pull.
And I told her when I was pulling it out, I was pulling it out by the roots.
Yeah, so that she doesn't have stuff growing in there that she's not interested in growing.
Which I still think it'll still be something in there growing, but I did try to.
Will be.
I still try to pull out as much root as I can.
Yeah, it's raining right now, but yeah. So we just came to get the last bit of things out of her yard, and that's pretty much it. We're done.
All right, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all that, and even though I wasn't interested it was a good learning experience, and I do appreciate my wife's friend allowing us to do that. So, and like my wife said, it was an inconvenience, but you know, sometimes planning, you can figure some things out if you plan, and sometimes it don't go the way you want it to go, and we'll see how it goes at our house.
At our house?
Yeah, I said our house.
Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
And
I
we
have some gardening to do, not gardening, some replanting of our house plants at home. I'm working on that now.
Now you can't do herbs right now at the house.
I'm
or no?
going to do herbs right now at the
Okay,
house.
I was very curious.
Yes, inside. We're going to do some herbs in the house.
And you got that thing that boss lady gave you.
It's
Can you use that?
inside greenhouse with a light. So I'm going to use that as well to start some things.
And I'll get her to record that a little bit, and just to see if it, you know, if it works out. We may have to get a bigger one because it's not that big.
Well, I'd also have my grow lights and stuff, so we can put stuff in the windowsill and all that stuff. So.
And I hope if I can remember or she remembers, we'll record that and see if it works out for us. All right, everyone. Y'all have a good one.